Hi Flosstube, it's Angie, and I am back with another episode. So welcome back, and yeah, it's a tired day. I don't know why, it just is. I don't have a whole lot because I have been not feeling it. I don't want to say the stitchy bug is gone, but I just haven't been feeling it. So I'll show you what I have, and then I think I might kind of go every other week with my videos for a little while so that you guys can see more progress than what I'm currently doing. First, I got some stuff. I ordered some more grime guards because I needed them. So, and I get these from Silver Moon Sewing on Etsy, and I'm sure I could make them myself, but I haven't tried. So I got this one, little bee pattern. It's cute. I picked up this one. I haven't done any progress on this, but this is the new grime guard for this one. It's just moons, and it's cute. It's got some bats on it. Kind of Halloween-y. And then I just got, I already had one of these, but I got another one. So that is what I got as far as the grime guards. And yeah, that was kind of it. You already saw the homework that I did for last week because I finished it when I filmed. And so let me just show you everything else I worked on, and then I will tell you my plans for homework this week, and we will go from there. And sorry, I'm just moving some stuff around. I put, I think, just about another 1,000 on here, but just under 1,000. So I added some more, and I filled in more of this area on Middle Earth. So it wasn't a whole lot, but still some more progress. And I had a viewer ask if this was a Tilton Crafts or a Haid pattern, and it is neither. Tilton Crafts has a lot more detail in it, a lot more wording and stuff. And I don't know what the Haid pattern looks like, but I know that the Haid pattern is much, much larger. I got this off of the shop Diana70 on Etsy. I don't know. I imagine that this was just a random photograph of the map that was then charted into a pattern. I don't know. But that's where I didn't know Haid or Tilton Crafts existed when I found this pattern. So, and I like the Tilton Crafts pattern, but it, like I said, it was a lot more detailed and a lot more of the map and words, which kind of, when I look at it, felt chaotic. And then I've seen some pictures of some people doing the Haid version, and it's really dark. And I really like this one because it's not super dark, like the whole outer part of the map isn't dark. So anyway, that is Middle Earth. All right, and then for the rest of my homework last week, I pulled out Garden Prelude, and I got a lot more done. Garden Prelude, the pattern, her dress is teal. My daughter requested a yellow dress, and so I spent some time using several of the DMC yellows to kind of make it work. I think that I didn't put enough contrast between the dark and the light colors, whereas in the teal pattern you can very, very clearly see the differences in the ruffles. You can see them with the stripes here, but you can't quite see them with the yellow. I think it will still be fine. I think with all of the extra purple color, this is the same in the pattern, it's just the yellow that I changed. I think it will still work out and it won't look like a blob of yellow or anything. So that's where I'm at with Garden Prelude. I put, oh gosh, 600, I think, stitches in it. I still have quite a bit to do. Obviously, I mean, she's got a very big fluffy dress. But I was happy that I made some good progress on that because I hadn't pulled that out in a while. And then I'm getting really close, and so I think the next time I share this with you, it should be finished. I don't know when I'm going to work on it again though, but I mean, I am almost done with Pavan. Isn't that pretty? I'm really excited and I cannot wait to get this framed and up on my wall. So I just have the rest of this, the rest of the border down here, one more little flower motif and a small flower motif. And then I need to figure out how to stitch my initials in here because I'm not stitching the initials that are provided on the pattern. And then I did add some to Magic Study, not a whole lot. I've not been excited to work on this piece. And so I think it's because I pushed so hard and did 7,000 stitches on it in January, it burned me out of this piece. Plus, as the farther I get down, the more confetti it gets. And it's been nice up here that it'll be kind of confetti for about 15 squares and then the rest of it will be one color. But that's okay. I'll work on it as I come to work on it. I get all the other stuff done just fine. So that's where I'm at with that. All right, so for homework this week, there's a whole list of things that we need to stitch. We need to find patterns that have a horse, a chicken, something related to a bride, something hot, something cold, a fish, something that smells bad, a boat, a soldier, or something that relates to a soldier, and something with nature's magic. If you can find 4 or more of these items on one whip, you get a certain amount of bonus points. If you can find all 10, you get a huge amount of bonus points. And if you can find a way to stitch something in the pattern with gold, shiny metallic thread, you get even more. And so I thought, oh, I'll pull out the Grimm's Fairy Tale because I know it has a chicken and a horse, but it didn't have anything else. I mean, it had a fish, it had something that could smell bad, but it didn't have a boat. I couldn't figure out a nature's magic on that one because all of the magic in it was people doing magic. So as I was thinking about it, going, well, I could just do whatever, I remembered I have Epic Storybook Princess. And it has everything. So for the horse, we've got Max from Tangled is in here. Chicken is Hey Hey from Moana. Related to a bride, well, it could be Prince Charming or Prince Eric because both of them got married, so they're the groom. That's related to the bride. Hot, it's got a little Lumiere on here with flames, so there's Lumiere's flames. Cold, we have Elsa. A fish, we have Flounder. Something that smells bad, we have We have Sven the reindeer, because I don't know if you've ever seen reindeer in person, but they do not smell great. A boat, there is a little sailboat in the Moana portion of the pattern. A soldier, well, I mean, we've got a few of them actually, because we have Pocahontas and, you know, John Smith was technically a soldier, but I decided to put Mulan down there because Mulan became a soldier or a warrior soldier. And then Nature's Magic, we have Taka, who is basically nature, Mother Earth herself, and she is magical because she changes from Tafiti to Taka, back to Tafiti, and she's a big giant lava monster. And then to stitch on something gold right there at the top, I have the, it's not at the top, but I can move it to the top, but I have Aladdin, and it's got Jafar's staff and the magic lamp, which I will stitch in gold metallic. And all of that is on this pattern. And as I was looking at it, I thought that I had taken all of the threads that I had kitted up for it and dispersed them to other projects. So I was super excited when I realized I didn't. I had them all ready to go, so I don't even have to kit it up. It's already done. And at the beginning of my floss tube, I was saying how I picked up this, it's called Confederate Gray Ada, to stitch it on, but I wasn't happy because it wasn't gray enough. I thought it was too blue, like baby blue. But now that I look at it, and I'm looking at the border color, which is, where is it? Oh, let me find it really quick. Because I wanted to make sure that the main border of the pattern would look good. So this is the main color of the border, is this blue. And if you put it on there, it actually does not look bad at all. And there's only one color in this whole skein set of flosses that blends into the fabric, and this is 168, and it doesn't actually blend that bad, but I imagine stitched it would. And this is, I went through the pattern and checked, and this is mainly on some clothing worn by some of the characters, so I could always adjust that. See, there's this one, 762. Now that one shows up pretty good. Pretty much all the other colors show up really good, so I decided I'm not gonna mess with this, and I'm just gonna go ahead, sorry, my throat's dry. I'm just gonna go ahead and stitch it on this. So this is gonna get started this week. So the next time you see this, hopefully it will have about 1,000 stitches done on it. Mostly it's gonna be border. That's the one thing I really love about Magical Stitches, is unless it very specifically says you must, like the gold one, you have to stitch on something that's gonna need to be gold. But as far as the rest of it, I just have to put 1,000 stitches on the pattern. I don't have to stitch on those specific items. But this will get me 1,000 stitches for just the homework, and then I get 1,000 bonus stitches for finding them all on one pattern, and then I think I get an extra 200 bonus stitches for stitching with gold metallic thread. So I'm gonna do really well with that. I'm excited because I've been wanting to start this one for a while, and since I'm almost finished with Havan, I don't feel bad about that, starting something new. And let's see, what else am I almost finished with? I don't think I'm almost finished with anything else. I also need to stitch Boomy, and then because for Earth King Boomy, and then I haven't started him because I have to figure out the colors, which won't be hard, but it's just annoying enough that I haven't done it. And then the next one I'm gonna do is F, which is Flying Bison Appa, which is another one that I'm gonna have to just figure out the colors on. So I kind of felt like maybe I would work on those later this week. So pretty much my plans for, I just have to look at my calendar here because I don't know what date it is. Sorry, I've got a scratchy throat. I called my mom today and she wanted to talk for a long time, so it took like 2 hours. Okay, so I have not yet done Dark 13, and I don't know if I love the idea of Dark 13 enough to plan for stitching on a Halloween pattern on Saturday, but maybe I will. But my plan this week is to get at least another, I'm trying to get 4,000 to 5,000 on Middle Earth again this month. So I need to do some more work on Middle Earth. I need to do the starting of Epic Princesses, Storybook Princesses. And then I need to at least get Boomy done this week. And that doesn't take long. That's like my morning. And really, and then I'm gonna dye some fabric for Mr. Finnegan, and I'm gonna work on him, I think, on St. Patrick's Day, which is next Wednesday. Yeah. Because I can totally remember what day St. Patrick's Day is on, because I totally care. Yeah. So next Wednesday, I'm going to work on Mr. Finnegan. So I think, because I'm struggling, I didn't do any stitching today. I didn't do any stitching yesterday. I did a little bit on Saturday, but I just haven't been feeling it. I'm kind of in a rut right now. All of a sudden, I'm just bored. I don't want to watch TV. I don't want to watch Flosstube. I really don't want to do anything. I don't want to stitch. It's just, it's a funk. I don't know. Anyway, I don't remember what I was going to say. Yeah. Oh, I think that's what I was going to say. So if I post my video today, then I'll probably just wait until... I'm not going to post it today. It'll be posted tomorrow. I'll probably wait until, say, the 23rd-ish of March to do another one. And then we'll see. And if my stitchy, if it's back, then maybe I will go back to weekly. But I just don't feel like I make enough progress for a weekly video. And then I end up just talking about other stuff that I'm sure most people are not interested in. I am placing an order. I'm calling a viewer pointed out a really fun set of patterns. She saw them on an Etsy shop, and I'm torn between whether I pre-order it through the Etsy shop or I pre-order it through my local needle workshop. And I'm leaning towards the local needle workshop because then I can go in and I can pick up the patterns and the flosses. But anyway, I have to call them and ask them to order them because they haven't been released yet. They'll be released, I think, on Wednesday. But it's the Plum Street Samplers. It's called Abominable Bunch and Bigfoot Bunch. And they're little tiny pillows with abominable snowmen or yetis and Bigfoot. They're so cute. And I have to have them. So I love it. So thank you for pointing that out to me because I never would have seen them. I maybe would have seen them. I noticed some people in Virtual Stitchers were posting pictures of the Plum Street Samplers new releases, but I'm excited to see what other patterns come out of Expo. I'm not a big sampler person. I think everybody who's seen my Flosstube knows that I'm not really a traditional, let me get all the, I think my biggest, I guess, traditional or samplery type piece is Pavan. Everything else is themed, I had samplers that were Harry Potter themed or Star Trek themed. What is it? Like Sasquatch. I still haven't done any work on my Amy Stewart World Traveler pattern. The thing is intimidating me, and I didn't enjoy the first few stitches, and I ended up rebuying the pattern as a standard instead of a max color. And so I have to take all the floss off the cards, and because they've got new symbols now. And I've been hesitating starting that, and I don't know if I've got the pattern. I just don't know if or when I'm going to start it. I mean, I'm already working on Magic Study, and that thing's going to take forever, as well as Middle Earth. Those are huge projects. Everything I start is big. I don't start small, easy things. I mean, even this Avatar alphabet is big. It's just being broken up. But anyway, those were my plans. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish for the day because I'm done. There is nothing else to share. So I hope everybody has a great stitchy weekend. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. Even when I am sans makeup, I haven't done my hair. Oh, my husband bought me a new hoodie. Isn't it cute? I have another one too, but it's in the wash right now because I've already worn it to the point where it needed to be washed. But I am going to go, and I think I'm going to go do some work on Middle Earth while my husband watches weird YouTube videos about tanks. Good times. All right. We'll talk to y'all later. Thanks.